Hey folks, welcome to the Listening Booth, episode number 52. My name is Phil Swanson, and greetings from somewhere in New Jersey, northwestern New Jersey, I guess. Welcome to my humble little demo studio where I do the Listening Booth every month or so. Hey, it's been a while since I've been here. In fact, it's been almost 2 months since I did a live stream. Why, you asked? I usually do it every month. Over the years that I've been doing this, I've gone back and forth. I started out, I think, doing it every 2 weeks, but it got to be a little bit, I don't know, too hard to put together, because I want to do a quality show, you know. I see a lot of live streams out there that sometimes aren't, you know. I wanted to put a lot of time into it and make it good for you and make it fun for myself. So I then went to monthly, and then I don't know, the last one I did was right at the end of May, and I guess things got busy, and I wanted to make sure I put together a good show. So here we are on July 24th. Good to see you all again. Thanks for tuning in if you're out there right now, and also just to remind everyone that I post this on, it's on my Facebook page until Facebook decides to take it off, which usually it's about 30 days, I guess, now is what they do. 30 days or 60 days, something like that. But it's also on my YouTube channel. I usually post it on there, if it's a good show. If you're out there watching right now, let me know you're out there. Let me know I'm coming through okay, because that's always helpful. I test everything before I go on, but I do not have the headphones on, because I look ridiculous in headphones. But anyway, so as always, we're going to do a combination of original songs of mine and some choice covers that I enjoy, and that, this and that, and that and this, and here we go. Here's a Neil Young song for you, which is kind of appropriate right now. So much more. Live alone in a paradise. It makes me think of two. Love lost such a cause. Give me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get lost, rolling home to you. Lullabies look in your eyes, run around the same old town. Does it mean that much to me? To mean that much to you? I've been first and last. Look at how the time goes past, but I'm all alone at last, rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm alive like you. my life, I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you were. Neil Young, Old Man. I think that was from his Harvest album, which was, hey Dave Moan. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Dave. Harvest. I think it was like the mid 70s, 73 maybe, 74, something like that. Great album, classic Neil Young. Dave, yeah, Dave Moan. Dave drummed on the last single I put out. Better Walk, Don't Run. Dave plays the drums on. So thanks for tuning in, Dave. Excellent drummer. Okay, let's see. What are we going to go into next? This is an original song. This is my last album, my last full-length CD called Transmissions from the Heart. I put out in 23, and this is a song that is on that CD. Obviously, this is a stripped-down version. There's a full band behind me on the CD. But and if you want to listen to that, go to Spotify or go to my website. And if you want a copy of the CD, you can message me, and I will, for a small fee, I will send one out to you. But anyway, this is a song called Line of Sight. It's a song about trying to figure out what you're supposed to do with the rest of your life. Many miles in these feet, years fly by so fast, seem to lose my center. Who and what I'm supposed to be, haunted by the might have been, what if banter, was it supposed to work the law, balancing the scales of greed and justice. Maybe simply tend the land, planting seeds of faith and hope and providence. My line of sight, stay sharp, aim right. My line of sight. Dawning of each day, hoping for some clarity to move the stone away, clear the darkness from my door, and open up my line of sight. Was I born with dancing feet? All the world my stage, lyrical and boundless. Was I meant to write these songs? The heart upon my sleeve, singing my repentance. Maybe I was meant to lead, slogan or a sign, stepping out of line. Simply just be free. Simple, honest man, still searching for a plan. My line of sight looks sharp, aim right. My line of sight. for some clarity and move the stone away. Clear the darkness from my door. Open up my line of sight. My line of sight. Oh, my line of sight. My line of sight. My line of sight. Okay. Time for another cover. One of my favorite bands. Probably my favorite band. I have a lot of favorite musicians that I follow and respect and admire their writing and playing quite a bit, but this is a band that I really like tremendously. Really enjoy the writing of the main songwriter, the band Wilco. Got to see him once, and also got to see the frontman, main songwriter Jeff Tweedy once solo, and I just love this band. They're so unique, change all the time. And just a real great, musically speaking, solid band. But anyway, this is a song from their, I believe it's from their Yankee Hotel Foxtrot album, which was the album that really pushed them over the edge. I think it was released back in 2000. This is a song called Jesus, Etc. Don't cry. You can rely on me, honey. You can combine anything you want. I'll be around. You write about the stars. Each one is a setting sun. Shake, voices escape, singing sad songs, tuned to chords strung down your cheeks, bitter melodies, turning your orbit around. Don't cry, you can rely on me, honey. You can come by anytime you I'll be around. You write about the stars. Each one is a setting sun. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, singing sad songs, tuned to chords strung down your cheeks, bitter melodies, turning your orbit around. Voices whine, skyscrapers are scraping together. Your voice is smoking the last cigarette, all you can get, turning your orbit around. Our love a burning sun. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, singing sad, sad songs, tuned to chords strung down your cheeks, bitter melodies, turning your orbit around. Voices whine, skyscrapers are scraping together, your voice is smoking the last cigarette, all you can get, turning your orbit around. Last cigarette, all you can get, turning your orbit around. Last cigarette, all you can get, turning your orbit around. Jesus, etc. Thanks, Dave. Thanks a lot. All right. As I always do, come to the part in the show where it is time for What Are You Reading? Goodness. What are you reading? So, since it's been 2 months since I last did a live stream, last talked to you all, I'm actually going to talk about 2 books tonight because I think I've kind of read these 2 books in the 2 months since. The first one is a book by Liz Moore. It's called The Words of Every Song. You might be familiar with Liz Moore, those of you who read a lot. She has a bestseller right now on the New York Times bestseller list called The God of the Woods. But this was her first novel. She's also a songwriter. She's a singer-songwriter based in New York City. And it's an interesting book because it's all little vignettes about people in the music industry. It's fiction, but each chapter is about somebody charting their way through the music industry. There's a young band which she writes about, fictitious, obviously. There's a young rap artist she talks about. There's an A&R guy with a big record company, and all the little short vignettes are related. Like you'll see a character pop up and from a one that you already read in one, a couple chapters down. But it's really interesting. The characters are really well developed, and actually I was impressed by it. First of all, it was her first novel, and it's good. You definitely should check it if you're into music, if you're into just good fiction, easy to read. It's definitely worth your time. The Words of Every Song. I thought that some of these little chapters she could have maybe she will spread out into a novel on their own because it's interesting. This was interesting for me, being a musician and all, and a songwriter. But anyway, Liz Moore, The Words of Every Song. That's the first one we're going to talk about. Second one we're going to talk about, I just finished this book. Charlotte McConaughey, Wild Dark Shore. Fiction. This is an excellent novel. I think it was her first novel several years back called Migrations, which was good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Her fiction is kind of nature-based. A lot of her books, she's only got, I think this is like her 3rd book, all take place in nature somehow. This book takes place on a island that sits between Antarctica and Tasmania. A fictional island, but it is based on a real island. And this family has been left, it's modern times, it's current time, dealing with the whole climate crisis with rising seas and all that kind of stuff. And they are on this island, very desolate island. They're the only ones on it. There was a research base on it. And they're left to tend to this seed vault. And this woman washes up on the shores, this mysterious woman, and it carries on from there. Excellent book. Excellent character development. Lots going on. So you know how when you read a book sometimes and you come to a part and it's like, it's It's hard to get through because it's just kind of boring, but then it picks up and it's real exciting. This book does not do this. Lots of action going on. And the ending, I've never been more surprised by an ending of a book I've read. Never read a lot of books. Never been more surprised. This is an author to watch because she's really good. Charlotte McConaughey, Wild Dark Shore. You should check it out. Okay. Now we come to What's That Noise? This is what my wife often says when I have music on for dinner, and she's like, oh, could you turn that down because I can't eat. It's just too chaotic. Bless her soul. She puts up with me. What am I listening to? Well, first let's see who's talking to me here. Been reading, studying the score for the CB East Marching Band drumline I'm instructing. That sounds cool, Dave. Thanks, Dave. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Hey, is there anybody else out there? Let me know that you're out there, folks. A vast majority of people watch this show after the fact because it's on there and you can watch it whenever you want, which is convenient, I'm sure. What was I going to say? What am I listening to? Not listening to anything really new right now, but I find myself a lot recently, I've been going back to the music of Andrew Bird and also the music of Iron and Wine, two really excellent songwriters. Iron and Wine is the vehicle of Sam Beam. He's the songwriter. When he records, he has other people in the studio to record with him, but he is Iron and Wine. Would love to see both of these artists live. Their music is just so inspiring, heavily melodic. Songwriting is absolutely excellent. Not your usual run-of-the-mill, most of the crap you hear on terrestrial radio and lowest common denominator crap that, is just boring in my view. This is interesting music. Very melodic, though. It's not like prog rock or anything. It's excellent songwriting. What are the notes I wrote down here about this? Introspective, literate, intelligent music. There's not much of that out there anymore. Or at least it's very hard to find. Intricate, introspective, literate, intelligent music. Check them out. Andrew Bird and also Iron and Wine. Andrew Bird originally was back in the 80s. He was in the Squirrel Nut Zippers. He was a violinist in it. He plays the violin and he also whistles quite well. And he plays guitar. He's got probably close to 8 to 10 albums out, CDs. And Iron and Wine's got just as many. They recently toured together. I guess they've become friends. And the last tour they both did, they did it together. I would have loved to see that tour, but I didn't get to. So anyway, that's what I'm listening to. That's what I am reading. Okay, we're going to get back to the music. I'm going to do another original song for you. But to do so, I have to tune this young lady just a little bit. Just retune her because this song is in double drop D tuning. Some of you may ask, what's double drop D tuning? Those of you who don't play. Double drop D tuning is you drop the low E and the high E both down a whole step to D. And over the years, I've delved into some alternate tunings quite a bit. I've got quite a lot of my own songs that are in open D, open E, sometimes when I've been in a writing drought, I'll mess around with the tuning. And I find that it can be very inspiring because you're forced to make up your own chords, fingerings and stuff. You're forced to just kind of experiment and find something that sounds really cool. Of course, the artist that is very famous for that is Joni Mitchell. I think I read once somewhere that she has used over 70 tunings in her songs, which is mind-boggling to me. Another one of my favorite songwriters, Joni Mitchell. So, I gotta find a place to put a pick because I'm gonna reach out and use one about 3/4 of the way through the song. Okay, this is a song from Transmissions from the Heart. That was on my 2023 release. Okay, I think we're good. This is a song called Learning from Our Past. If we only could learn from our past. And I'll just leave it at that. I walk this line between the light and the dark, this journey through time. Years fly by without remark, in a search for truth and grace, trying to save face. We light the fire, stand around and watch it glow, moments together, keeping out the numbing cold, struggle for common ground, turn our world upside down. You look towards the sky for some clarity on high, the sun and the moon, although opposites unite to light the path, learning from our past. Come to the edge, we must choose which path to take, a walk through green fields, or a steady climb into the mists of never looking back, learning from our past. 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 Mistakes and all. All right. From Transmissions from a Heart. Once again, that's a pretty basic version of it. If you want to hear the official, check me out on Spotify or buy the CD or go to iTunes. It's on just about every streaming platform. So, alrighty. Okay, let's do another cover. By the way, while I'm tuning back up to standard tuning, I've got a new single coming out, which will probably be released probably in the next 30 days somewhere. I don't have an official release date yet. We're just about done with mixing and about to send it out to be mastered. It's a song called If She Could Just Remember Why. I've played it before on one of my live streams or two of my live streams, or so you might have heard it, but I'm real happy with it. It sounds really awesome. So check that out. Look for that. There'll be an announcement. I'll put an announcement on my Facebook page, and maybe I'll even send out a blanket email to folks who I have their email. This is another artist that I really like, that I admire quite a good deal. He doesn't release much anymore, but when I was in college, he was pretty big. And this is from his first album that he ever put out, Joe Jackson. What do I like about him? I like the fact that he changed in almost every album he did. He started out as this new wave pop dude. Look Sharp was released probably, which this song is from. This was one of the big singles from the album. Look Sharp was released, I think, like 80, 81 maybe. Probably 81, maybe 82, I don't know. Or maybe it was 79. I don't know, it was somewhere around there. But it was a huge album for him. It was one of the biggest sellers of that year. Had a lot of big hits on it. Had This Is She Really Going Out With Him? That's the song I'm going to do. Had Sunday Papers. Had a couple other hits, I think. But, you know, then he changed. He was quite the musical chameleon. He even put out a swing jazz album while I was in college called Jump and Jive that was excellent. Had a big swing band behind him. Was absolutely superb album. And then since then he put out just a lot of different type of stuff, and it's all really interesting. You should check him out. But this probably at the time was his signature tune. Pretty women are walking with gorillas down my street. From the window I'm staring while my coffee grows cold. Look over there, there's a lady that I used to know. Married now or engaged or something, so I'm told. Is she really going out with him? Is she really gonna take him home tonight? Is she really going out with him? If my eyes don't deceive me, there's something going wrong around here. Round here. Tonight's the night when I go to all the parties down my street. Look in the mirror and I tell myself I look real smooth. Look over there, here comes Jeannie with her new boyfriend. say that looks don't count for much, if so, there goes your crew. Is she really going out with him? Is she really gonna take him home tonight? Is she really going out with him? In my eyes don't deceive me, there's something going wrong around here. Around here. But if looks could kill, there's a man there who's marked down as dead, 'cause I had my fill. Listen, you, take your hands off her head. Get so mean around this scene. Hey, hey, hey. Is she really going out with him? Is she really gonna take him home tonight? Is she really going out with him? In my eyes don't deceive me, there's something going wrong around here. Around here. Something going wrong 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 around. Joe Jackson, from his Look Sharp album, Is She Really Going Out with Him? Okay. I see. For a second there, where'd I put my capo? Duh. Okay. And we're going to close tonight with another original song. You know, the other two original songs I did tonight, Line of Sight and Learning from Our Past, were both from my last full-length CD, Transmissions from the Heart, from 23. This one is a song that I have not recorded. I think I have played it before for you. I haven't even done a demo of this song here. It's just kind of been hanging around. I like it a lot, and I'd like to record it. But anyway, this is a song called The Answer. Funny little story behind this song. During the pandemic, I was a member of a, I even forget the name of it now. Guy I know, Rick Barth, would do this thing on Facebook where every month he would do a songwriting challenge. I forget what the website was. I don't know. He would give us a prompt, one word or a line, and we would have to write a song over 4 weeks' time with that. Record the song, either us doing a video of it, or I think what most of us did was we put it on a sound, what is it, SoundCloud? Is that what it's called? The website. I should know, I have an account on it. But anyway, we'd have to record it and put it on that, and also we put it on the website, not the website, the Facebook page that he was hosting. And it was really interesting. I had never written songs from a prompt before like that, kind of like under the gun, you know. So it was a challenge for me, and I really think it helped me take a step in my songwriting. And this is one that came from that came from the prompt. In fact, several songs that I have in my repertoire that when I play out, that I play, came from that. At least two of them that I know of, that I can remember. But anyway, this is a song called The Answer. Waiting for your answer, reason for this rhyme, searching for excuses, distracting pantomime. An orange sun is rising, smoke from distant fires, confused and always guessing, bird upon the wire. You answer me like winter, with the promise of the spring. Summer's just a melody for the autumn breeze to sing. Strolling through your garden, sowing seeds of hope, cutting back the brambles, trying hard to cope. In these fading days, will we flee or fight? Put our toys away, answering the light. Answering the light. Working on this crossword, getting stuck on every clue. What's here is gone like yesterday, through a labyrinth of blue. The answer's always fleeting, when the question's never asked. The truth may come in pieces, suspended in our past. That's all I got for you tonight, folks. It's been a pleasure. It always is a pleasure to play for you. So this will be posted on my Facebook page, so check it out if you want to share it on your page, or if you want to share it on whatever with your friends. I'll probably be back in a month. We'll probably go back to the old month thing, as long as I'm feeling inspired and can find some cool songs to play for you. So until then, folks, please be kind to your neighbor. I hope you have a great weekend coming up. Be careful. Be kind. Take care. Bye-bye.